Good morning.
Good morning, gang. Sorry, I
Hi.
got passwords. I gotta let everybody in.
Come in.
In. Okay, let me see. Yep, everybody's in. Cool. All right. Bit. Okay. All right. Let's give it a minute. See if we get a few more. So good morning. Hi, Olga.
Morning.
Let's see. Stacy or Z?
Both of us.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hey.
Diane and Adrian. Hey. I'm gonna set it on gallery so I can see everybody. So if you want to see everyone, you just click on the one that you want to be your main one today. Let's see. Okay. Another second. Everybody feeling okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we can all have unmute for right now. Once we start, we'll turn it on mute. That way you won't hear background noise from anybody else's house, what's going on. I had to sneak away from the gym so you won't have Hunter running it naked. Okay.
That's my highlight of the day.
I know, that kid loves to be naked. All right. Now, anybody's first time, Alexa, have you done the class? Okay.
Yeah.
Diane, you've done it.
Yep.
You've seen it, right? You've done it? Okay. So Sunday tends to be a more energetic flow. So it's kind of like a workout. I teach vinyasa. So we're gonna flow through, there'll be like a warm up from the core through to the extremities. And then we have 2 flow sequences that we're gonna do, where it's kind of aerobic a little bit. If you're not in front of me, I just say do whatever feels good in your body today. And I'll give variations on certain things. So there's something you can't do. We call it practice because practice. So I don't expect everybody to be perfect. I'm going to be demonstrating everything. So when there is a moment when we're holding, I may have opportunity to look and see and give you feedback. So if you set your screen up, so you can see most of you like I am, I'll be able to give you specific feedback. But the way I cue should give you enough to kind of figure out how to get into the right position. Cool? All right, gang. I think everybody's here that's going to be here. So we're going to start in a seated position. So seated,
You can't see it.
like cross. If that's comfortable, you can just flex your knees and put your feet flat on the ground. So when we're here, you want to be sitting on your sits bones. So you can remove or lift up on your glutes so you can feel your sits bones underneath you. And from here, you're going to roll the inner thigh up towards the ceiling, creating some space. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to think about a string attached to the base of your head, pulling up towards the ceiling. So you want to create some space between your ear and your shoulders. Bring your hands to rest on your knees, pulling your chin back towards your chest. Close your eyes, and we're going to begin with a centering exercise called box breathing. So I'll cue an inhale. There'll be a 4 count inhale. You'll hold that breath for 4 count. Exhale, 4 count. Hold it, 4 count. We'll do that 3 times. So eyes closed. We'll do a nice inhale just to clear. A nice exhale just to clear. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And slowly return to your natural breathing. Open your eyes. That's a great exercise you can do anytime in the morning. Clear your mind, prepare yourself for the day. Just helps to reset. With your eyes open, keeping your hands on your knees, we're just going to circle around, warming up the spine. We're going to do 3 circles to the right and then 3 to the left, pressing your hands in toward your knees. Good. Next up, we're going to inhale both hands up toward the sky, interlace the fingers, and you're going to push your palms up toward the ceiling. Inhale, gently gaze up towards your hands. Exhale, draw the chin slightly down. Inhale, gazing up, pushing through your palms. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, gently release. Let's bring our hands down by our side. Okay. Inhale, reach up with your right hand for a side bend. You can keep your left hand by your left side hip, or you can lower down onto your forearm. What I need you to do here is keep your right hip in contact with the floor. So I'm going to keep my arm extended. Inhale, bring your arm back down to your right side. Exhale, bring your left hand up overhead. Again, the option of coming down or up. Gazing up towards the left arm, or you can look straight ahead. Think about turning your pinky finger in. Good. And come back. So now we're going to move with breath. So inhale your right hand high. Exhale, bring your right hand down back by your side. Inhale your left hand high. Exhale, bring it back down to your side. 2 more each side. Inhale, reach, lifting up and out of the right hip. Exhale, return. Inhale, reach, up and out of the left hip. Exhale, return. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now a little twist to warm your spine up a little bit more. We're going to take our left hand to the outside of the right knee. Bring your right hand behind your right hip. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, press the left hand into the right knee. Gently wring the spine like a wet dish towel. Doing a lot of that these days. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press and twist. Inhale. Exhale. And gently release. Let's go the other side. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand behind your left hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press into the left knee with the right hand. Gently look or take your gaze behind the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And gently bring yourself back to center. We're going to work our hands forward to a forward fold. Keeping the legs crossed if that's comfortable. Bring both palms flat in front of you. And bring your gaze down toward your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly walk your hands back in toward your knees, bringing your hands to your heart center. We're going to close our eyes again before we start to move. Veronica asked me about the breath. So we're doing a closed mouth breath. It's an Ujjayi breath, Sanskrit. It is a rhythmic breath. It's used to warm up your body from the inside out, but also connect our breath to our postures, which I'll be cueing. So inhaling, it's an audible breath through your nose. You're going to feel it in your throat. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And float your eyes open. We're going to transition to all fours, tabletop position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, for a little cat-cow. So inhale, soften the spine, tailbone and heart reach forward. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, gently look back towards your belly button. Inhale, lengthen your spine, bring tailbone and sternum forward. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, gently look back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to our tabletop position where our back is flat. You're gonna curl your toes under for our first dog of the day. Lift the hips high, downward facing dog. So you should look like an inverted V. Starting with our feet first, we're gonna start to pedal your dog by bending one knee and then the other, pressing the heel down towards the floor. If you've done downward dog before, you can play around with it, walking your dog, shifting hips side to side, just warming up the posture. Your feet should be about hip width distance apart. Good. Now press both heels down towards the ground. They don't have to touch, but that's the intention. Tailbone is lifting up toward the ceiling. Arms are straight. I want you to think about pushing your chest back toward your thighs. Spread all 10 fingers on your mat and think about twisting your pinky finger out or away, as if you're pushing through the knife back, the outside edge of your hand. Opening up through your shoulders, think about spiraling your biceps in towards your ears. On your next exhale, I want you to bend your knees towards your stomach, keeping your arms where they are. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Good. Holding here again, in our next inhale, we're going to transition into a high plank. The high plank, if your hands are set up in the right position, all you're going to do is drop your hips, bringing your shoulders over your wrists. From here, we're going to go back into our downward facing dog. So we're going to do 3 of those. Inhale, bring your shoulders over your wrists, squeeze your quads, your tush, and your abs. Exhale, push back. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. So you're gonna walk your feet towards your hands. From here, toe heel your feet together. We're slowly gonna roll up to a standing position, bringing your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. We're gonna take 3 breaths here, gang. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And this time we're gonna set an intention for our practice today. Over the last 3 weeks, I've been doing my own meditation to focus on hope. A way that we can get to hope is through compassion. In our practice today, I want you to practice compassion for yourself. And then hopefully we can find that for those that are around us, especially during quarantine. You can get frustrated, maybe a little. So finding compassion, in Sanskrit we use a word called ahimsa. It means nonviolent. And we can practice nonviolence to ourselves. So whenever you feel frustrated, discouraged, fear, anxiety, be kind to yourself. And that in turn will be given to those who are else around you as well. Okay. On your next inhale, reach out with the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, forward fold. So legs are straight. Inhale, bring your hands in front of your toes, lift your chest up. You can bend your knees, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to your mat, step back to the top of the plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down into your belly. Up dog or cobra, lifting just your chest for cobra. Up dog, pressing into all 10 toenails, arms straight. Exhale, downward facing dog, where we've already been. We're gonna do that 3 times. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bend your knees, pull your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, look all the way back. Inhale, float your arms up, mountain pose, arms up above the head. Exhale, fold forward, hands come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, hands in front of the toes. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows tucked into your sides. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, roll up through your spine, mountain pose, Tadasana, hands above your head. Exhale, fold forward, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, bend your knees, lift your chest. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, elbows tucked into your sides. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Nice. Let's take 3 breaths here. While you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, just want to offer Balasana Child's Pose, which is here with the toes together, knees splayed out, head towards your mat. Is a restorative posture. If you ever need to take a break, that's available to you throughout our practice today. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We have a change here. Inhale, keep your right foot where it is. Step back with your left foot, coming down into your left knee. So we have low lunge. We're gonna be here for 3 breaths. I want you to raise your arms up toward the ceiling. From here, we're bringing our hips forward, but try to keep your hips square to the wall in front of you. Spiral your pinky fingers in towards each other. Your right knee is stacked over your right heel. Take a deep breath in. You can take a gentle back bend if that feels good. Looking up towards your hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthening through your spine, feeling opening through the left hip flexor. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands to either side of your right foot. Curl the left toes under, pressing into the palms. Lift the right foot back, single leg dog. Exhale, bring your right foot down to meet your left, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, roll up through your spine, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back. Chaturanga Tandasana, elbows into your sides. Inhale, halfway lift or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. We have our left side now. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, pressing into your palms, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Inhale, left step back with your right foot this time, keeping your left foot forward. Drop your right knee to your mat, reach up with both arms. Good, spiral the pinky fingers in towards each other. 3 breaths, inhale, exhale, lengthening through your fingertips, try to touch the sky. Inhale, exhale, just all about intention. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up one more time, gentle back bend if you have it. Exhale, fold your hand or bring your hands down to either side of your left foot. Reach back with your left foot toward the sky, single leg dog. Exhale, bring your left foot to meet your right. And let's hang here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We should start to feel warmed up now, gang. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting your chest forward. Exhale, straighten the legs, look back. Change here. Inhale, bend your knees like you're sitting down in a little chair. Raise your arms up towards the sky. Utkatasana, chair pose, also known as the thunderbolt. So here, you're gonna squeeze your inner thighs together. Good. Squeezing your lower belly, Mula Bandha, as you pull back on the arms, bringing your gaze up. Stay here, or you can sink a little bit lower, lifting up onto the heels, adding a little balance. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, stand tall. Exhale, hands fold through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Chaturanga Tandasana, jump or step back. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press back. Good, nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your right leg high, single leg dog. Now you can stay here. We're going to open up the right hip. You can bend the right knee, pulling your right heel across to the left. You can gaze underneath your right armpit. Stand here, you can kind of just work open that hip by circling the knee, or you can flip your dog. Flipping your dog, you're going to bring your right heel all the way over, lifting the hips up toward the ceiling, turning your right palm down toward the floor. You're balancing on the left hand and the right and left foot. Try to keep your knees in. Good. Another breath here. You feel a stretch to the left shoulder. And slowly unflip your dog, bringing your right hand back up to the floor. Lift your right leg back up toward the sky, and then bring it back down. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Bring your feet together to start. Inhale your left leg high, still pushing back with your chest towards your right thigh. You can stay here or bend your left knee rather, pulling the left heel across to your right. You can look toward your left. Good. If you have it and it feels good, you can flip your dog. So flipping your dog, hips are up, balancing on the right hand, the right arm is straight. Both feet are flat to the ground, left palm turn down as you gaze up. Opening up through the right shoulder, then the stretch through your hip flexors. Let's unflip our dog, so pressing into the right hand, untwist, placing the left hand to your mat, and then bring your left foot down to meet your right. Let's take our knee down, take a second, guys. Drop down to your knees for Balasana Child's Pose, just to give ourselves an opportunity to reset. So big toes touch, knees open out to the side, lower down. Let's just take 3 breaths here. Awesome job, guys. We're going to be moving into some standing postures next, a little flow through our warrior series, and then a crescent, revolving crescent series. So next, gang, curl your toes under, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale the right leg high, single leg dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. From here, we're going to set our back foot. So your left foot, you want the left heel and the right heel to line up with each other. With your left big toe pointing towards the top left corner of your mat. Right knee is bent. You're going to reach up with your arms, warrior one. Warrior one, both hips are square. So if you need to adjust your left foot, adjust your left foot. So if you had flashlights in the front of either hip, they're both shining in the same direction. Right knee is bent with our heel over the knee. Spiral your pinky fingers in towards each other. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Think about rolling your left inner thigh in and your right inner thigh up. Inhale. Exhale your hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky as the hands reach down your left leg. Exhale, just fold your torso inside of your right knee. Humble warrior. So the arms reach overhead as your right shoulder comes to the inside of the right knee. Keeping the back leg strong and straight as you push through the back edge of your left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently release, returning to warrior one. So legs stay where they are, bringing your shoulders over your hips, spiraling the pinky fingers in towards each other. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Not extended side angle, sorry, warrior two. I was ahead of myself. Warrior two, we're gonna open our arms out to the side, and now we're opening up our hips. So think about pulling back with your left hip as your right inner thigh spins up. Shoulders slide down the back as you gaze down your right arm. You may have to adjust your feet. So now the right heel is lined up with the inside arch of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, try to settle into the pose a little bit more. Inhale, reverse warrior. You're gonna bring your left hand to the left leg, slide it down as your right hand reaches up. Legs stay where they are. Right palm can be turned down, gaze is up or straight ahead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant them to either side of your right foot. Slide your right foot back to meet your left. Chaturanga Tandasana, lower down. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Same thing on the left side, we'll hold the postures a little bit longer and then we'll flow. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, preparing for warrior one. So spin your right foot so it's flat, bend your left knee, sweep both arms up toward the sky. Remember, both hips facing forward, front of both hips. 3 breaths, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands behind the back, lift the chest up toward the sky, prepare humble warrior. Exhale, fold forward, left shoulder inside of the left knee, reach the arms up overhead. Press to the back edge of your right foot as you sink into the left heel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, return to warrior one. Release the hands from behind the back. Sweep the arms and the chest back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, open up warrior two. So spinning the back foot just a little, arms reach out to the side. So now the left heel lines up with the inside arch of your right foot. Slide your shoulder blades down your spine as you reach across your room. Feeling the openness through your chest. Energize through your arms. Pull back on the right hip as you roll your left inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Reach out with your left hand. Keep the legs where they are. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, wiggle your palms to either side of your left foot. Slide your left foot back to meet your right. Chaturanga Tandasana, lower down to your belly, elbows in. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more sets, guys, of that flow. 1 breath, 1 movement. I will cue each breath as we go into it. Inhale your right leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Inhale, warrior one, release the arms, reach high. Exhale, warrior two, open up the arms to either side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back and up, legs stay where they are. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of the right foot. Step back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior one, reach high. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Inhale, warrior one, sweep the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back, legs stay where they are. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of your left foot, step back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. 3 breaths and prepare for our last set. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Remember, it's only practice. Inhale, not looking for perfection. Exhale. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Bring the hands up overhead. Inhale, warrior one. Release the hands, reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of your right foot. Step back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press back. Last leg. Inhale, left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward, left shoulder inside. Inhale, bring the arms back up, warrior one. Exhale, spin open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of your left foot. Step your left foot back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press back. Moving into a crescent series, you're gonna inhale your right leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Here you're gonna stay on the ball of the left foot. So we're setting up for a high lunge, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. You wanna keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, right knee is bent as you push back through the left heel. So think about a very strong left leg by lifting the knee up and pushing back through the heel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthening through your fingertips. Exhale, revolving crescent. Bring your hands to heart center. You're going to twist to the right side, bringing your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Pressing the left elbow into the right thigh as the right thigh presses back to get a little bit more out of your twist. Try to keep your palms or your hands at your heart center. You can open the arms to fly by extending your left arm down to the floor, right arm up toward the sky. If you have a bind or a partial bind, you can reach your right hand behind your back to the front of the left thigh. If you're bound, gently release your bind. If you're flying, bring your hands back to your heart center. You're going to turn your chest back towards your mat for a standing split. So bringing your hands to either side of your right foot, you're going to straighten the right leg and lift the left leg up towards the sky. These days is about as much split as I got, but if you can straighten the leg all the way over the other leg, bring the hip to the ceiling, please do. Your gaze is slightly in front of your right toes. Deep breath in. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, step back with your left foot toward your mat, coming into lizard pose. So lizard pose, both hands are going to be to the inside of your right foot. Okay? So you can walk your right foot out slightly so your toes are slightly turned out. You can stay here or dropping down into your forearms. And also stay with the left arm straight, drop the left knee rather. You can play around with pushing the right knee out with your right hand. So we'll be here for 3 breaths. I'm going to stay high with my arms straight. Try to keep your right foot in line with the right hand. So if it's back, just use the hand to move it up. You can move around, make a few circles here if you like. What feels good to you in your body. Remember, we're practicing compassion, ahimsa, so you don't want to force anything. From Thursday, we talked about going with the flow. So where is the flow in your body today? And gently pressing into both hands, push your right foot back to meet your left. Chaturanga Tandasana, lower all the way down, elbows tucked into the sides. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So inhale, your left foot high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, coming into our high lunge. Good. So you're gonna reach out with both arms towards the sky. So here, both of my hips are going straight ahead, shoulders are level, pushing back through the right heel as I sink into the left heel. Spiral the pinky fingers in towards each other. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, revolving crescent. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist towards your left, bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Pressing into the left thigh, so you try to avoid sinking into the shoulders. Lengthening through your neck as you push back through the right heel. Remember, there's options to fly, partial bind, or full bind if you have them in your practice. If you're bound, gently release. If you're flying, bring your hands back to your heart center as we turn our chest towards our mat for a standing split. Bring your fingertips either side of your left foot, straightening your left knee, reach up with the right toes towards the sky. You can keep the hands on either side of your foot to challenge your balance a little bit more. You can have either one hand on the left ankle or both. Gently prepare to reach back with your right foot, going into lizard pose. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out slightly. You can stay high with both arms extended. You can drop down to your forearms and even drop down to your right knee. While you're here, you can lift on the inside arch of your left foot and press into the left thigh with the left hand, gently, making some circles, opening up through the hips. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Excuse me. Exhale. Hey, pressing into the palms. You're gonna curl the right toes under, slide the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Good. Walk your dog a little bit, bending one knee and then the other. You're gonna inhale your right leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. So warrior 2, we've been here before. Good. So we're set up here. Good. So exhale, extended side angle. This is a new one. You're gonna bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Reach with your left hand up over your head, palm turned down. You get a nice straight line from the back of the knife edge of your left foot all the way to the fingertips. You're gonna avoid sinking into the right shoulder by pressing down into the arm. You can also reach with the arm to the inside of the leg, palm facing out. From here, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So you're gonna straighten the right knee. Good, and you can reach down the right leg with the right hand. If you have it, you can bring the right hand to the inside of the foot. Here, you wanna focus on pulling back with the left hip and spiraling the right inner thigh up toward the sky. Inhale, exhale, bend your right knee again. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Okay. From here, you're gonna straighten your right knee again. We're gonna take a wide stance, turning your big toes in towards each other for a standing fold. Here, you're gonna bring your hands to your hips. Toes are slightly turned in towards each other. You're gonna bring your chest forward as you fold at the hip. Woo, a little hip cramp. Fold forward. Good, and when you've gone as far as you can, you're gonna reach your hands down to your ankle. Let your head hang at the end of your neck. 3 breaths. Bringing your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift with your chest and a flat back, coming back up to standing. And you're gonna release the arms out to shoulder level. Turn your right toes forward, sinking back into warrior two. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, windmill your hands to either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Left side. Inhale your left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, spin open, warrior two. So hips are open, gazing down. The left arm this time, shoulder stacked over the hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extend to side angle. Bringing your left elbow to your left thigh. Reach with your right hand overhead, opening up through the right side body. Again, here you can straighten your left hand. Pay attention to what your right leg is doing, keeping it straight, or you can reach down to the floor. Trikonasana, triangle pose, straighten your left leg as you push back with your right hip. Think about pulling back with your right hip as well. You're gonna feel this in your inner thigh of the left foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side with variation. So straighten your legs, bring your big toes to touch. You're gonna interlace the hands behind your back. Squeezing the palms together, you're gonna fold forward, pulling the arms over your head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As if somebody's pulling you up by your wrist. Inhale, pull yourself up by your wrist. Stand tall. Once you're standing straight, release the arms, shoulder level. Turn the left toes back to front. Sink into warrior two. Windmill your hands to either side of your left foot. Step back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Lower all the way down, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Look in between your hands and your inhale, exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. And we're just gonna come up to standing for our balancing series. We have 2 balancing postures we're gonna work on today. The first, dancer. So dancer, standing on your right foot, rooted through the entire foot. So think about lifting all 5 fingers on your toes, rather, on your right foot and gripping your mat. You're gonna bend your left knee, receiving the left foot from the inside. You can stay here. If you need to grab a wall, you can grab a wall to hold on to. You're gonna reach with your right hand up towards the sky, palm turned up, as if you're offering something. Let's go with hope today. Stay here, or kick the left heel away from your body. And then from there, if you have it, begin to reach with your chest forward. But keep the left knee turned down towards your mat. Focus your gaze slightly forward of your right fingertips. finding a point in front to help focus your gaze. And gently bring the hips back underneath the shoulders. Left knee pointing down to the floor. Release the left foot, and then bring your hands back to your heart center. We do the same thing on the left side. So gripping our mat with our left foot. You're gonna bend your right knee, receive the right foot from the inside. You can stay here, or reaching your left hand forward, palm turned up. You can kick your right heel away from your toes, stay here, or then begin to start to reach forward as you move your right heel away from your butt. Gently bring your shoulders back over your hips, knees next to each other. Release your right foot down to meet your left. Bring your hands back to heart center. Next, tree pose. For tree, you see my feet. We have a couple options for your feet. Keep your hands at heart center to start. You can bring your left foot either to the inside of the ankle, in between the ankle and the knee, in between the knee and the hip, or you can come into, now I forget the name of the posture. I'll get back to you. Forget this one. Oh, half open. Never mind, doesn't matter. But we're gonna bring the foot turned up into the crease of the right hip. So whichever one feels good, we'll be here for 3 breaths. Try to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. And you wanna push down through that right leg. So the knee is pointing out away from you. You wanna avoid sinking into the hips, pushing into the leg. And gently release your left foot down to meet your right. Do the same thing on the left side. So gripping the left foot into your mat, bring your right foot where it needs to be today. And we can play around with our arms. So bringing your arms out to the side, touching your middle finger, not middle finger, but index finger to your thumb here. You can bring your hands above your head, palms facing, or keep them at your heart center. Add a challenge to close your eyes. Ooh. And gently release your right foot down to meet your left. Next up, we're gonna go into a yoga squat. So you're gonna open your feet, and we're gonna come down into a squat. So I give you a couple options. We're gonna go into a little hand balancing. So you can stay here with your elbows pressing on the inner thighs, heels down, kind of moving side to side, or you can attempt crow pose. So crow pose I'll show you from the side, and potentially a headstand. So I'll go into both. So with the crow pose, you're gonna place your palms on your mat. You're gonna come up onto the balls of your feet. So you're lifting your hips up. Your elbows are going to bend, so you're creating a shelf for your tricep. You're gonna roll your knees onto that ledge, and then bring your big toes to touch. You're using your belly to lift up on your abdominals and look slightly forward. So that's crow. If you want to play around with it, we're just going to be here for like 1 or 2 minutes. You can start by just bending, creating that shelf, and then rolling the knees on, but keeping your toes on the floor. You can play with just picking up one foot and then the other. After you've done that, if you'd like to try a headstand, we're going to start with the crow pose and then rolling head forward. Once you're there, pressing the legs up toward the stack, pushing through the toes. So we're gonna play. So I'll let you guys pick where you want to be today. It's 1 or 2 minutes. More like 1. Very nice, Diane. Good, Adrian. There you go, Olga. Yeah, good job, Olga. That's it. 1 second at a time. Yeah, Tracy. And so if you do it that way, Tracy, just squeeze your elbows with your knees. D, whoa, look at you. Nice job. About 30 more seconds, guys, to play. You guys are doing awesome. Nice, Adrian. Cool. All right. Okay, gang, coming back. I'm gonna give you a little, you guys are ready for it. It's a little human trick, something to play with this week. So if you're able to get into the crow pose, we're gonna shoot back for Chaturanga Tandasana. Yeah? And then downward facing dog. So give it a try, or if not, just meet me in downward facing dog. Ready, and go. So either from here, jump back, or from the crow. And then into downward facing dog. Pigeon series. So we're gonna inhale our right leg up toward the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist, lower the hips. Inhale, right leg high toward the sky. Exhale, right knee to left wrist. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, half pigeon, right side. So bring your right knee to the right wrist, right ankle to the left wrist. Reach back with your left foot. Square your hips by pulling back with the right hip and rolling your left hip in towards your mat. Lifting up through the chest, slowly begin. You can stay here rather, or begin to walk your hands forward, holding your chest over your thighs. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back in towards your shoulders. Good. You're gonna curl the left toes under, sweep the right leg high, single leg dog. Exhale, bring your right foot down to meet your left. Same thing on the left side. So inhale your left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your left knee towards the left wrist. Inhale, reach up with the left foot, left knee, right wrist. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left side. So left knee, left wrist, left ankle, right wrist. Square the hips, or you can stay here, or begin to work your arms forward, lowering your chest all the way down. 3 breaths. We're getting close, team. You're doing awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your head up. Exhale, slowly begin to walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. You're gonna curl the right toes under, sweep the left foot back to meet your right. You're gonna look in between your hands and then step or jump through to a seated position. The legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So you're gonna remove any flesh that may be in the way, so you're sitting up on your sits bones. Legs are straight, and flex the toes back towards your face. You feel the stretch in your hamstrings. We're going to start with a hinge from the hip, so just bring your chest forward as you reach your hands along the legs. So this you'll feel in your hamstrings. Inhale, prepare. Then your exhale, you're going to round your back, hollowing out your belly, and lower your chest all the way down. This you're going to feel in your back, so you're going to feel a stretch through the lower back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly roll up. Next, we're going to go into a shoulder stand. So I'm going to give you 2 variations, and we're going to work our way through for 3 breaths. You're going to roll down onto your back. Option 1, you can bring the legs up. Just keep them with the ankles, knees, and hips stacked on top of each other, hands by your side. Shoulder stand, you're going to lift your hips up, work your hands up to your lower back to support it, so you're resting on your triceps. And then straighten the legs, trying to keep your hips over your shoulders for a hold. And stay here, 3 breaths, either or. Oops. Nice. Try to keep your elbows parallel, so you feel like your elbows are flaring out to the side. Move them in, nice legs. Stay here, or you can fold the legs over the head or bend the knees, bringing them to the outside of your ears. Nice, Adrian, there you go. If your feet are touching the ground, slowly rise the legs back up to the shoulder stand, and then slowly roll your tailbone back down to meet your mat. Our counter posture here is going to be fish. So bringing the legs back down, you're going to slide your palms down underneath your butt and lifting your chest up. The legs are straight, pointing the toes. So resting on my forearms here, you're gonna lift your chest up towards the sky and try to lower your head down to meet your mat. Opening up through your heart, finding that compassion and kindness for yourself, so then you can give it to others. And gently tuck your chin towards your chest, pulling the knees into your chest, wrap your hands on top of your shins here and rock gently side to side. Good, nice. Rock forward and back. You're going to bridge pose next. So bridge pose, walking your heels up toward your tush. You're gonna lift your hips away from the mat. You can keep your hands by your side or interlacing the hands behind your back and work your shoulder blades together as you press down into your palms, bringing your chest towards your chin. But to keep the knees from flaring out, so try to roll your inside arch of your foot down towards your mat. Release the hands if you have them interlaced behind your back, lowering your tush down towards your mat. Let's bring our knees in towards our chest, preparing for dead bug. So you should feel dead bug will be nice. You feel your inner thighs and your lower back. You're gonna bring the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. You're gonna reach for the inside arch of your feet. Knees are out to the sides, kind of like a squat. So your heels are lined up with your knees. On your inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull the knees to the outside of your ribs. Pull down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Happy baby. Taking your peace fingers around your big toes, straighten your legs. You're gently going to rock to side, keeping your gaze up towards the sky. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Makes you just feel happy. And bending the knees, bringing them into your chest for our final spinal twist. So rolling both knees to your right side, turn your gaze to the left. You can take your right hand on top of your left thigh to add a little bit of weight to draw the knees down toward your side. And you're not forcing anything, going with the flow in your body, that what feels good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Gently roll the knees back to center to the left side. Turn your gaze to the right. Palm turned up. Take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming into final Shavasana, corpse pose. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Let your feet fall open to the side. Bring your arms down towards your hips, palms turned up. Adjust your head, tucking your chin slightly. If you feel like you need to put a towel underneath the base of your head, you can, to keep your neck in a neutral position. Try to release any tension you're still holding on to in your body, starting with the feet, calves, the quads, glutes, your back, shoulders, arms, your head. Unfurrow your brow, let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. As you gently feel your breath move over you like a gentle wave. Imagine yourself melting into your mat, floating in the water, the gentle breeze. Okay, slowly begin to bring awareness back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Eyes remain closed. You're gonna reach up above your head with your right arm. If you like to stay here, you can stay here for a few more moments. We're gonna gently roll to your right side into a comfortable fetal position. So if we're being reborn, ultimate do-over. Gently press your left hand into the ground in front of your heart. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position in your own time. Bring your hands to your heart center, lengthening through your spine again, rolling your shoulders back and down. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths to seal our practice this morning. Inhale through your nose. We're going to go with an audible breath out through your mouth. Ha! Inhale through your nose. Audible breath out. Ha! Inhale in all that serves you. Exhale out. Ha! All that does not. I want to thank you all for joining me this morning. It's been my absolute pleasure to guide you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and allowing me to spend this time with you. As we bring our thumbs to our third eye center and bow to the teacher in all things, as we can learn something from everyone and everything. Namaste. Awesome, guys.
Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And on Thursday or on the playback, if Dennis records it this time. All right.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.